Welcome back to the 2022 JRDA Championships Tournament Female Division Championship game. That was the cheer note. Thank you. I'm Scott Chicken.
I am Puns and Roses.
And we are here to see the Santa Cruz Derby Gromshells take on the Rose City Rollers Rosebuds All-Stars. And first, clearly lined up before you, from Santa Cruz, California, ready to ride the waves to glory, I give you the Santa Cruz Derby Gromshells, number 00, Mini Mayhem, 066, Allison Thunderland, 0815, Monkey Wrench, number 120, Tinker Hell, number 17, Lynn, 1958, Speed Demon, 1976, Hermione Grinder, number 21, Scandium, 214, Cool Whip, 376, Crom Bomb, number 44, Sorry Not Sorry, 719, Curl Crusher, 778, Eve El Knievel, number 781, Awesome Sauce, your captain, number 90, Yeety, and 975, Rowena Raging Claw. Gromshells are coached by I'm a Hot Mess, Neoscorin, Yeti or Not, Here I Come, and Killa Key. One more time for the Santa Cruz Derby Gromshells.
And all the way from the Rose City of Portland, Oregon, wearing the purple, the Rose City Rollers Rosebuds All-Stars. Number 10 is Smash Tag. Number 12, Cherry Bomb. Wearing 15, So Feisty. Number 16, Harley Quinn. Number 2 is Anya Malone. 211, Grace Lightning. Your captain wearing 31, Kid Vicious. Number 324 is Savage. 327 is Scooby Doom. Wearing 456, Wicked Willow. Number 5, Amara Khan Gangster. 607 is Johnny Crash. Number 8, I'll see you later. Wearing 84, Ferocious. Number 904, Ruby Slip Hers. And 926 is Blocked-er Who. Your coaches, Blitz, Bling, Rolls, and Hetty. Give it up for the Rosebuds All-Stars.
All right, teams introduced. While things get set up, here's your officials for this game. Your JRDA Female Division Championship game officials: Loud Llama, Stitch Mistress, Ultraviolet Blue, Hyperlinks, Zookeeper, Slippin' Slide, Talia Up, Tank, Darth Mauler, Noah Fallon, Johnny Demonic, Ref in Peace, Kira Duncan, Pika, Lobocop, Fighting Girlfriend, and Doesn't Matter. Which is truly untrue because it totally matters.
Oh, it very much matters. And as we prepare to get started, we have 904, Ruby Slip Hers in the purple. 066, Allison Thunderland in the white. This is Ruby's last match as a junior.
Last junior game getting to first jam. Nicely done. Swoopy whistle is blown. 5 seconds is given. And we're off.
Immediate defense at the back of the pack. So feisty engaging with Alice in Thunderland. Alice up to the front. One to beat. Anya Malone and through.
First lead jam of the game. Alice in Thunderland, Santa Cruz.
Oh, Alice in Thunderland. Up and down the rabbit hole.
And Ruby Slippers slipping out the front. Completes the initial.
And that is 8 points. First blood to the Grom Shells.
And not even a minute gone off the clock.
All right, next up we will see Speed Demon and Grace Lightning.
One Rosebud in the penalty box, so a pack advantage to Santa Cruz.
And Mini Mayhem opens a lane on the outside.
A quick sweeping offense right from the gate.
And Speed Demon in and through quickly.
4 more up for the Groms as Grace Lightning bumped to the outside.
That would be Smash Tag drawing the track cut.
So our first power jam of the game, first 2-minute jam of the game.
Grace Lightning working in space, grabs 4 points.
And Rosebuds All-Stars with a huge pack advantage right now, 4-1.
That generally helps you out.
Does indeed. Let's Grace Lightning slide through for 4 more points. 8 total on the jam.
4-3 now in the pack. Grace Lightning reset behind number 17, Rin.
Speed Demon out of the penalty box and met by the full force of the Rosebuds defense.
And back into the penalty box on another track cut.
2 straight in the jam, just getting just enough out of bounds and missing one person coming back in. And jam will come to a close. There's Grace Lightning shaking up on the play.
So Grace Lightning standing up with assistance from the medical crew. Hopefully she is all right.
Yep, will be escorted to the medical tent.
She got somewhat banged up last night in the Pixies bout.
That's the trick. The fun part of the 2-day tournament is the bang-ups from yesterday tend to carry forward to today.
Yes.
All right, power start for the Rosebuds.
This will be I'll see you later.
(10-7) jam win for Rose in the last jam, taking us to 15-10 overall. Grom still in the lead. And the swoopy whistle indicating we're almost back to Derby. Both packs full strength.
And up at the pivot line, that's unusual. I'll see you later. Grabs a quick lead jammer.
First lead of the game for the Rosebuds.
And Elsie goes airborne on the apex.
Nicely executed. Elsie back around on the second scoring pass to Speed Demon out of the penalty box, and Elsie through for 4.
And Speed Demon out on the initial. Ferocious and company grabbing a blocker at the back. Elsie grabs 3, calls that off, and we have a lead change.
That would be the official lead change hydration break, since we are in Arizona.
Everything's a hydration break
Exactly.
in Arizona.
Every chance you get.
All right, next up we have Savage up against, I believe, Crombomb.
That is indeed 376 Crombomb. Crombomb doing some heavy work yesterday in the semifinal round.
Great defensive work by number 44, Sorry Not Sorry.
Both teams locking jammers down at the opening of turn 1.
Oh, Savage goes outside. Mini Mayhem has a shot, but Savage shrugs it off.
Lead jammer Rosebuds All-Stars. As Crombomb still 1 to beat, and the Rosebuds just moving forward and forward and forward.
One to beat was Smash Tag, which is a challenge.
Yes, indeed. However,
That
penalty
is Kid
call.
Vicious heading towards the penalty box. Pack extending. Nice work at the back of the pack by Awesome Sauce and Company.
That's holding up Savage. Savage looking to get through, and the Grom's losing another skater to the box.
That is Awesome Sauce.
I didn't realize that the announcer, Chris, worked towards actually naming someone's number and then them getting a penalty.
Oh, we have a star pass now. That is 120 Tinker Hell, jammer of record, and there's the call off.
So Grom's able to hold Rose to 4 points. Now a 10-point game, 25-15. We're just around 24 minutes to go in the first period. And we got Curl Crusher out to jam for Santa Cruz.
Up against Ruby Slippers.
First time at the line for Curl Crusher today.
Wicked Willow looking to open a hole. Not able to. Nice defense by Yeety. And Rowena Raging Claw.
Meanwhile, Curl Crusher just pushing at the front, pushing and pushing.
Anya Malone, Gangster, digging in up there.
There's Ruby Slippers. Forced to the ground and finds room on the inside. Late jammer Rosebuds All-Stars.
And here comes the offense from Santa Cruz. Rose's defense responding, though, playing great in space.
And just like that, the Santa Cruz has to turn back to defense as Ruby Slippers back engaged. Curl Crusher still now almost a full lap on the sled pushing.
Anya Malone now taking over that defensive duty. Mark on Gangster. The Buds just trading off on Curl Crusher.
And
Back
Curl Crusher
extending.
1 to beat. Finally, Curl Crusher is free. And Ruby Slippers says, I'm going to come by as well.
Yep, Gangster heading the box on out of play. Pack speeding up.
Ruby Slippers giving chase. And calls off the jam after grabbing 1 point. Ruby clearly going, I just have to get past that last trailing skater.
Yes. I mean, In a game like this, it is very possible that every point will count. Well, I mean, every point always counts, but every point, any point could be the difference. Next up, I'll See You Later and Speed Demon.
I'll See You Later looking to the inside. Speed Demon also, but Speed Demon forced out of bounds.
Speed Demon looking for the outside, cutting back in. I'll See You Later grabs lead jammer.
Speed Demon hung up, but finds room on the inside. Breaking clear. As the pack again racing forward. I'll See You Later. Takes a hit, calls off the jam, 3 points.
Next up, Allison Thunderland up against Grace Lightning. Oh, Ferocious denies that outside lane.
That worked very well for Alice at the beginning of the jam, but at the beginning of the game, not on this, but oh, forearm called. Allison Thunderland thought it was clean, but a little extra shove.
Grace Lightning forced out, recycled behind Scandium.
Now Grace going chest to chest with Scandium, and whistles called high block, the penalty on Scandium. So Gromshell's down to 3 defenders.
And Grace Lightning through lead jammer.
40 seconds to grab lead. And a solid penalty kill. Is Allison Thunderland now out and through quickly.
And Grace Lightning with the call off. No points scored. That is a 0-0 jam.
First scoreless jam of the game, leaving us 33-15 Rose City.
And next up, we will see Crom Bomb in the white, Savage in the purple. And first, we have an official timeout.
I believe we're getting
Track
some
repair. Nothing more exciting than track repair.
This track repair brought to you by tape. Tape for when you need to stick 2 things together.
But as much as we may crack jokes, track repair is very important. We
It
do
is
want these
indeed.
skaters to be safe.
You can't have the rope just reaching up and grabbing somebody. That would be a whole different sport. I'm not sure what sport, but
Yep, very much a whole different sport.
all right, official timeout done. Everyone rolling back to position. And away we go. Crombomb pushing up the inside, but Savage out first, lead jammer. That is 6 straight jams Rosebuds have had lead.
Savage coming in, forced out by Scandium. Long recycle. Pack racing backwards.
Let's all play the roll backwards game.
It's a backwards skate. Somebody turn on the salt and pepper.
Now back moving in derby direction until we come to a slow dragging stop between the packs. Crombomb just shoving everyone forward.
But locked in between Smash Tag and Cherry Bomb. Kid Vicious up playing Wrecking Ball.
Tinker Hell with the roll back of Savage. The Savage bumping to the front, 1 to beat.
Wow, Savage taking a big shoulder. That was mini mayhem up there on the defense.
Raising some mayhem, but Savage through with 4 points.
Oh, smash tag slowing down Kronbaum just enough for Blockter who to come up. And the two are now engaged at the front of the pack. Savage working at the back of the pack. Bit of a reset. Oh.
Both jammers bumped to the outside and rolled backwards we go again.
Another backwards skate. All right. Wow. Kid Vicious. Great defensive wall up at the front.
Yes, the shoulder to sternum check taking Kronbaum to the track. And now we're back and pushing again.
Sorry, not sorry. Doing great work at the back. Offensive help from Cherry Bomb on Mini Mayhem. And that jam ends 6-0 Rosebud.
And timeout called by the Santa Cruz Derby Grounds. Now trailing 39-15 with 17:21 to go in this period. Want to mention a few fun facts about the Santa Cruz Derby Groms. Groms have 6 full contact teams for advanced and intermediate junior skaters. You've got these Grom Shells, the all-female division charter team. This is their 6th visit to JRDA Championships, and they are 3-time junior roller derby championship medalists and were world champions back in 2018. Then their open division charter team is the Freaky Fridays. This is their first season as an open division team with a completely unique roster. Their other 4 teams, the Lost Girls and Double Shots, which are home team teams for skaters aged 12 to 17. The Bumper Scars and Sugar Skulls are the home teams for the 7 to 12 bracket. And then you've got the Gromettes, a first year-round training program for new skaters.
All right, we are back with Curl Crusher and Ruby Slip Hers as your jammer. Ruby playing a little bit of jammer defense here at the start.
Curl Crusher just looking to get set in. Just like, let me at him. I'm going to start pushing.
Great work by Yeety, but
Ruby Slippers out first, lead jammer. And now 2 blockers on the track for Santa Cruz. Getting an assist as Tinker held back out of the penalty box. But Ruby is through with 4 points.
And that is a star pass to Tinker Hell. Locked up at the front by Ferocious and company. Gangster working there as well. Now getting braced by Anya Malone. Anya Malone going face to face.
And Ruby Slippers hits the pack, collects 2 points, calls off the jam. Rose playing the get some points, call it off, burn the time.
Yeah, there's
Rode the lead slowly.
Has anyone hit a double-digit jam yet?
Yes, we had Rose had, what is that, like?
Oh, a 10-point jam, I think.
10 and 11. A couple, but not much beyond that.
Yeah, it's been. Oh, Speed Demon finds a lane.
First lead jammer for the ground since jam number 2.
I'll see you later, spinning like a top.
And Speed Demon is through for 4 points quickly.
And there's the call off.
As the Grom Shells now try to do a little chip away. 19-45 is our score. We're nearing the end of the first quarter of play. Should we have had quarters.
Rose with 1 blocker in the box, 4-3 pack advantage to the Grom Shells.
Allison Thunderland jamming for the Grom Shells. 2-11 Grace Lightning for the Rosebuds. But Allison Thunderland lead jammer.
Cool Whipping Company doing a good job at the back of the pack. Oh, Ferocious gets a shoulder in and dumps Allison Thunderland out.
Direction of play on Rowena Raging Claw. Breaks us to an even 3-on-3 pack. And Allison Thunderland breaks clear.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, it's number 90, Yeedy, just right there.
Yep. Rosebuds did a great job on offense, but Yeedy just single-handedly shut that down. Extending Hermione Grinder and Yeedy working up at the front of the pack against Grace Lightning.
And the bridge coming as well as Allison Federland trapped at the back with a little offensive assist. I think that's Rowena Ragenclaw out of the penalty box and providing some offense. It finally clears Grace Lightning. And Allison Thunderland calls off the jam. 8 total, now 45-27.
Next up, Crumbum and Savage.
Savage looking to the outside, forced out and rolls back.
Johnny Crash and Company holding up Crumbum at the front of the pack. Quick force out and recycle by Monkey Wrench.
Meanwhile, Crumbum just pushing, waiting for something to give, and something does with the penalty. Crumbum clear. And back on a scoring run. Bounces to the end, but then slowed down. As Savage just held locked in at the pivot line. Crumbum clears for 4 points. Now cutting around the outside as Rose losing a blocker to the penalty box.
Great work by Blocker, who and Johnny Crash, keeping Crumbum contained at the front. Smash tag coming in bridge. There goes Savage finally after 1:05.
Crumbum one to beat. Smash tag at the front. Crumbum taps the hips. Had all 4 points in the helmet cover. And we are down to a 10-point game, 45-35. $12 minutes to go in the period, and timeout called by Rose City. That would explain why they had no skaters on the track.
Yes.
Usually a good sign that Blaine's going to call a timeout when nobody goes out on the track. Gromshells, meanwhile, ready to go. We'll just hang out, jam a line, have a little chat. Curl Crusher ready to go. Forgot it wasn't working. I was going to look at the penalty board, but since the tablets are down, no one knows. It's a mystery. We do have 2 Rosebuds All-Stars in the box right now.
So this will be a 4-2 pack advantage for the Buds. Here comes Ruby Slippers facing off against Curl Crusher.
Curl Crusher going to the inside. Defense locking down on Ruby Slippers.
And Curl Crusher through for the lead jammer.
That's 4 straight jams that the Groms have had lead.
And Curl Crusher stays in bounds.
Speed and agility, keeping the feet in. Despite taking a hip at the outside. And plows into Ruby Slippers. Ruby Slippers going.
Ruby Slippers wanting the track cut, not getting the track cut.
You go down, you don't get the, you're no longer eligible. Oh, Slippers with the jump, but not quite able to stay in bounds on the landing.
I like the effort, though.
Beautiful move. Just ran right into Yeedy at the end. So note to self, do not try to jump through Yeedy.
Yes.
Pearl Crusher pushing at the front, getting some assistance from Rowena Raging Claw, who has to step back to bridge and join in the defense. As Ruby Slippers again forced out of bounds. Raging Claw stepping in again on offense.
Johnny Crash, Anya Malone working hard against Pearl Crusher at the front. And low block on Rowena Raging Claw.
And Ruby Slippers not out on that one, but did get taken out to the outside on the next block. And now having to recycle back as Pearl Crusher playing the I'm going to draw you back and burn some clock game.
Well, with only 4 seconds left, you know. And that gem comes to its natural conclusion. 8 points for the Grom Shells, 45-43 now, with just under 10 minutes left in the first half.
Doing some quick math. That is a 28-point swing in the last 4 jams. If I did that right, 3 8s and a 4.
That sounds right.
Taking us to 2 points. Holy cow.
Ruby Slippers and Speed Demon are your jammers. Kid Vicious up to break up that defense. So Feisty and company working against Ruby Slippers. I'll see you later. Is through lead jammer. First for Rose in what, 4 jams?
Yes. Indeed. And Rose held scoreless in those 4 jams.
Smash tag with a force out, but apparently went out as well. So Speed Demon got through on the initial. There's the call up from I'll see you later. 49-43 now for the for the Buds over the Groms.
And we're under 9 minutes to go in the first period. Allison Thunderland. That's the jam for Santa Cruz.
Savage. Four 3-pack advantage right now for the Buds.
Sorry, not sorry. Sitting in the penalty box for Santa Cruz. Allison Thunderland.
Almost had it on the outside edge, but big recycle behind a Maricon Gangster. There goes Savage. Buds playing space. Anya Malone getting a piece of that jammer. And 4 3-pack advantage now in Santa Cruz's favor.
Scooby Doom heading to the penalty box to thin out the pack for the Rosebuds.
Pack bridging, extending,
pushing.
Oh, Savage almost through, but is that Yeedy again?
That is Yeedy again. Once again, Yeedy closes the door that appeared to be open moments before. And does it again this time from the front, but called for the forearm. That lets Savage out.
And both jammers with 4 points now. Very fast pack.
Everybody want to go fast.
And Savage with the call off.
Savage apparently did not want to go fast.
No.
It's like, I'm done with this race.
In this heat, I'm not criticizing.
Savage will pass off the star to Grace Lightning.
And that is Crombomb with the star in the white. There we go, Grace Lightning getting some offensive help from Kid Vicious.
So Tinker Hell says, that will not matter. I will dump you out of bounds. As Crombomb has all 4 the Rosebud All-Stars blockers to deal with.
Oh, Grace Lightning dancing up to the front. Oh. Smash tag with the force out and the recycle, but get called on a forearm.
That's Grace Lightning taken to the track, slow getting up, but
is
on
getting
her
up.
feet. And leaning and pushing. Once again, trapped in the space and bumped to the track again.
Direction of play penalty sends Mini Mayhem to the box. Yeedy bridging. Yeedy coming up for offense.
Brombom still pushing forward.
Direction of play penalty on blocked or who.
Easy to do when everyone's not really moving and then your feet slide the wrong way.
Smash tag coming up out of the box, plays a little bit of offense, then back to defense. We are almost 90 seconds in. We're at the top of the second apex.
And no one is broken free yet.
Yeah, coming back to the jammer line.
Almost. Sorry, not sorry. Trying to break things.
And Yeedy pushing Grace Lightning down.
Back to their benches and now back to the track.
All right.
So
Ruby Slip Hers sitting in the box. I'm assuming that's going to be because Grace Lightning is not allowed to skate. So that would be a penalty called on Grace Lightning at the end of that. Last jam.
Yeah, I guess could have been a low block, which did impact the legs. So the Rosebud's gonna run and then have to slow as Curl Crusher, your jammer for the Grom Shells, and through for lead jammer.
And Maricon Gangster heading to penalty box. And Rose losing Ferocious as well. 4-2 pack disadvantage for the Buds.
And Curl Crusher.
High block on Curl Crusher. So this is now a power jam in favor of the Buds. Ruby Slip Hers needing to get out. Grabs, well, not lead jam, but is through on the initial. So Curl Crusher will sit just as long as Ruby did. Comes the Buds offense.
Slippers checking the helmet. Do I still have the cover on? Yes, good. Can get points.
Wicked Willow, Anya Malone trying to play some offense here.
Now getting some assistance as the rest of the Rosebud crew out of the penalty box.
Gangster coming up.
And the offense turns to defense. Ruby Slippers trapped with 3. Yeedy providing some offense for a moment before turning back to defense.
Ruby Slippers drifting back. Oh, Yeedy with the force out.
And picking up a penalty in the process. Yeedy heads to the box as Curl Crusher out of the penalty box, but struggling through. Ruby Slippers whipped to the outside.
Yeah, Rowena Raging Claw with that force out and recycle.
And Ruby Slippers bouncing through as the jam comes to a close.
That is 4 points for each jammer in a grueling 2-minute slugfest.
57-51, 6-point game. Under 3 minutes to go in the first period. The defense at its finest.
And next up, we will see LCU Later and Speed Demon. 3-4-3 pack advantage for the Buds.
Elsie looking to the outside and
finds
through.
it. And blocked her who with the drawback. Back block, LCU Later.
Wait, sorry, not sorry. I looked over. She was like, hey, I got the back block on me.
4-3 pack advantage on this power jam for the Groms. And they make use of that.
Now back to a 2-point game with those 4, and we will go another 2 minutes. Period clock about a half a minute later than the jam clock, so we will perhaps get one more in. second 4-point run for Speed Demon.
I'll see you later now scoring points as well.
Maintaining that 2-point lead, Speed Demon third pass through. One foot out, but the skater that hit her went to the ground, so able to continue forward. I'll see you later, also out. So
back block call on Speed Demon. So this is now a power jam for the Rosebuds.
And I'll see you later. Bringing us to an even score on the jam.
Sorry, not sorry. That was Mini Mayhem on the long recycle behind Smash Tag. Oh, sorry, not sorry. Drawing back Elsie.
Way back behind the pack. And the jam comes to a close.
That is a
13-13. And an official review called by the Rosebuds. Stopping the clock, getting us one more jam.
Purple requested a cut call. Upon review, the no call stands.
all right. So the no call stands. Rosebuds will lose their official review for this half. All 21 remaining seconds of it.
Although that was their bonus for having retained it earlier. They do, however, have a power start.
That is Savage. Getting some offensive help from Scooby Doom and company. There we go. Almost. Nope. Yeedy and company are there.
And Yeedy back to the penalty box. It'll be interesting to check the counts at the halftime because there's been a lot of traffic in and out of that box.
And Speed even out of the box is ahead.
But not lead.
Not lead.
Everyone's running. And Savage able to break through all the way for 4 points.
Gangster heading to the box. Anya Malone giving chase, but Speed Demon is through for 4. Savage 1 to beat.
Picking up 4 as well. Purely on jam time now. The Speed Demon cut the track on the outside.
And long drawback behind Yeedy.
American Gangster out of the penalty box and back in for the Buds and immediately making their presence known.
And there's the call off. That brings us to intermission.
Got a couple of points out of the penalty box for Speed Demon. One more.
9-6 on that jam in favor of the Buds. 79-70 at intermission. We'll be back in 15 minutes. See you then.
Welcome back for the second half of our Female Division Championship game. Rose City versus Santa Cruz. Took a brief walk over to the penalty box. Your total penalties for the half. Rose City Rollers Rosebud All-Stars, 18 total. They got a couple skaters with 3, one with 4, and the Gromshells a little bit more penalty heavy there. 21 total. They have one skater with 4, and again a couple with 3. Everyone else 2 or 1 or 0. So no one in imminent danger of fouling out, but a couple that should maybe be careful.
Yeah, still 30 minutes to play.
It's doable.
Yeah.
Shouldn't see a foul out. We did have Grom's more jammer penalty heavy. They had, 3, 4, 6 in the first period compared to 2 for Rose City. And that did lead to that 9-point lead. Rose leading 79-70.
That is a very, very close game.
Super close. I didn't check the halftime scores for the other games. This might be the closest to the tournament, right? Maybe?
I think it is. And kind of what I was expecting going in. Was not expecting a blowout, that's for sure. Figured it was going to be a nail-biter.
Too much defense from both sides.
Yeah, these are two very, very good teams. Two very, very strong programs.
Yes.
And
yes, both leagues, multiple teams. We heard about the Groms with their six teams, including the Grom Shells. Rose City, you've got how many junior
we've
teams
got
counting?
The Buds All-Stars. During pre-COVID times, we had the Pedals All-Stars. We had 3 home teams each for the Pedals and for the Buds, plus a feeder training program as well. So yeah, that's a lot of opportunities for skaters from 7 to 17.
Exactly. Both well-established leagues. Both not in their first rodeo at champs. And certainly Groms have been in the championship game, I think the last 4 seasons that we've had championships.
Yes.
3 or 4. Runner-up twice. Winner in 2018, I believe.
And we will be starting this next jam on a power start with Speed Demon in the box.
And LCU later, not in the box. In fact, on the track. But everybody else on the track where they should be.
And LCU later getting through.
Lead jammer Rosebuds All-Stars.
Bud's defense looking for Speed Demon out of the box. So feisty with the drawback.
And LCU later through with 4 points now on the second scoring run. Leaving bodies in her wake all the way through the pack for 4.
And ferocious last line of defense with the force out and the long recycle. I'll see you later up to the front. And there's the star pass to Yeedy.
Yeedy giving chase, putting that star on the helmet. This is Yeedy's first time with the star on the hat in this game.
There's the call off. Yeedy did sneak 1. Elsie with 3. 15-1 on that jam, 94-71, and we have a timeout.
Official review.
Oh.
I believe.
By the Groms.
Yes.
Don't often see an official review on the first jam.
No, that wasn't the Rose official review. It was in like jam 2 in the first half, wasn't it? 1 or 2, one of those.
I thought that was just an official timeout. Was that in there?
Was it? Oh, maybe it was. I might be confusing my games. All right. Question has been posed. Referees will now discuss. And I will again mention our awards ceremony coming up right after the game. Both divisions we will be handing out for third, second, and first prize. I believe it's just medals for third, second, first, but we will recognize the fourth place teams. They came a great distance. They played a great game.
Yes, everybody. I mean, first, second, third, or fourth. All these teams played amazing this weekend.
All right. To the fabulousness of Zevers, I forget. Spangle. In any case, let's hear the results.
White requested a back block on the jammer. Upon review, no call stands.
All right. Santa Cruz rather has used their official review now.
And lost their official review. So they are down to just the 2 timeouts and no official review for the next 28 minutes and 47 seconds. All right, we have Savage on the line against Allison Thunderland. Thunderland getting a good block from Minnie Mayhem. Pack extending.
And
Kid Vicious has to ends up in the penalty box.
And Allison Thunderland's lead jammer. Cutting through, getting a Minnie Mayhem assist on the offense, but not quite enough. As that was forced out of bounds.
Not enough to shake off Smash Tag. Smash Tag getting help from Johnny Crash and blocked her who.
And Allison Thunderland finally pushing through to pick up 4 points.
Savage getting reset behind the Grom's defense.
And Allison Thunderland again pushing forward as Rin swooping around the pack. Now recycles to the front to take Savage out and take it out herself.
Vicious big hit.
Woo. But everybody's going to roll backwards anyway. And Allison Thunderland just going to stay. I'm in the middle of the pack, just going to keep pushing. And finally dumped to the outside and has to roll back as well.
And that is, I believe, Rin heading out.
Yes, indeed, that is Rin.
I believe that was the direction of play. Savage working the back against Sorry Not Sorry.
Meanwhile, Allison Thunderland trapped at the front with all of the defense. Savage finally gets past.
Minute and 52 seconds to get that initial pass.
Allison Thunderland says, all right, that's enough that fun. I'll just tap the hips. Did collect all 4 points despite the many trips through the pack.
That was a grueling 2-minute jam.
Yes. So we sit a 15-point game, 94-79. Curl Crusher.
And Ruby slip hers. Ruby playing a little jammer defense.
Curl Crusher keeping the feet in bounds. Now stepping over the bodies of those that were laid low.
And Ruby slip hers, shakes off a shoulder from Yeedy, grabs lead jammer.
And Curl Crusher reabsorbed. Rose City doing what you've done all day game long, getting knocked out of the way, but getting back up and in position quickly.
Yes. And Scooby Doom holding that front tripod down. Ferocious extending the pack. No pack called. And Curl Crusher is through. Here comes the Rose City offense. Ruby slip hers. Calls that jam. Practically screaming at the ref saying, I'm calling.
Comes back to check in with the team and rolls to the bench. A 4-0 run. Taking us 98-79.
All right, next up, that looks like Crom Bomb and Grace Lightning.
Yes, indeed. And Crom Bomb quickly. Lane broken up and through. And the jam called off as Grace Lightning taking a hard hit and officials calling the jam. So that will be a very fast 0-0 jam, leaving us 98-79. That seems like a really abrupt call off.
Yeah.
You got knocked down. Head ref chatting with the coaches now. Our head medic coming out to chat as well. Don't forget, when you're posting about all this on your social medias, especially if you're watching on the YouTubes and you're having a watch party or whatnot, use the hashtag JRDA champs. We would love to see your pictures.
All right, Allison Thunderland. I'll see you later.
Both teams full strength to start jam number 5.
Yeedy playing fullback, trying to get Allison Thunderland through. Alice, lead jammer.
Yes, indeed. And I think we'll pick up a penalty on number 2, Anya Malone.
And I'll see you later through quickly, forces that call off.
So another scoreless jam, still 98-79. Clock down to 24 minutes to go in the game. And we got Savage squaring off with Speed Demon.
Oh, and that is.
I was going to say we had an extra drama on the track. I'm like, I see 2 in the box but 3 on the track. What's happening?
Yeah,
that's what was happening. Skated off, and we are going again as Savage is your lead jammer.
And that is Speed Demon through on the initial.
3 on 2, Savage slipping through, and I think we're seeing a penalty on. What was that?
I'm not
Didn't
sure.
catch who that was. That was 120.
Tinker Hell.
Yes.
4 points brings the Rosebuds into triple digits. Next up, Curl Crusher and Ruby Slippers.
And official timeout call. Oh, and it looks like that penalty being pulled. So Tinker Hell will return to the bench.
No penalty, no problem.
Exactly. No penalty, no problem, no sitting. Go sit somewhere else, rather. Resetting now, both teams back to full strength. Curl Crusher looking to the outside.
Oh, Maricon Gangster, last line of defense. But just enough to hold up Curl Crusher for the rest of the defense to get there. Wicked Willow bridging that out.
Meanwhile, Yeedy stepping back to bridges. The ground's holding on to Ruby Slippers.
Ruby checking that helmet cover to make sure it's still there.
Hermione Grinder and Awesome Sauce teaming up at the back of the pack.
Anya Malone bridging. Oh, there we go. Curl Crusher is your lead jammer.
Curl Crusher finally able to push everyone enough out of the way to get let go.
And Ruby Slippers, a little apex hop to get clear on the initial.
Curl Crusher, here's the cry from the bench, taps the hips.
3 points in the air, it looks like. 82-102 is your score.
20-point game, 21 and a half minutes to go by the time the next jam starts. Crom Bomb.
And I'll see you later.
And again, everyone's favorite, all blockers on the track, so lots and lots of going slow. High block called.
On I'll see you later.
Oh, yes. And the penalty, I saw, sorry, not sorry, into the box. Didn't realize that it was Elsie that picked up the high block.
And high block on Smash Tag.
So Crom Bomb lead jammer now 3-on-3 in the pack. And the Rosebuds are racing. Rom sitting back. Crom Bomb through for 4 points. Sorry, not sorry, and I'll see you later. Both out of the box and through. Crom Bomb grabs 4 more.
Crumbomb back in, engaged on scoring pass number 3. I'll see you later through.
He completes the initial, and Crumbomb taps the hips to call off the jam. 3 on the third pass, 11 total. And it's a 9-point game, 102-93.
You may have paid for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Yes, indeed. And this is what you want in a championship game. Tight
yes.
back and forth. Three, 2, 4, Savage. Jamming against Allison Thunderland. And Alice sneaking through the pack to grab lead jammer.
Running straight into the arms of a Maricon gangster.
But only the upper arms, not the forearms.
Yes.
The friendly bicep region. But Allison Thunderland through, grabbing 4 points. Savage trapped at the back.
And Gangster once again, tough defense at the front of that pack. Yeedy playing fullback.
Yeah, Yeedy playing the, I'm just going to step just in front of you enough that you can't get over to the side. Free up the jammer for points. Savage now pushing towards the front, but forced out of bounds and rolls back. This Gromshell tripod in the back, just not letting anything through. Kid Vicious out of the box trying to break things free. But Allison Thunderland, another 4. That's 12 total on the jam.
And we have a star pass to Anya Malone, who's immediately dumped by Yeedy. And we have a lead change.
Lead change on the scoreboard on the track. Anya Malone finally able to exit the pack. And Allison Thunderland says, that is enough of that. 2 more points. So 14 total, a 14-0 run, and now we are 107 Groms, 102 Rosebuds All-Stars.
And here comes a timeout. This is a team timeout for the Rosebuds.
To mention that the Santa Cruz Derby Groms have 4 skaters aging out. This is their final game as juniors here in championships. Number 00 Mini Mayhem, 44 Sorry Not Sorry, number 90 Yeedy, and 1976 Hermione Grinder, all aging out after this game.
And 3 skaters for the Buds are aging out. That would be 904 Ruby Slip Hers, 31 Kid Vicious, and 456 Wicked Willow.
And at this point, all of them can say, hey, we gave it all.
Yes. No question there.
Speed Demon set to jam for Santa Cruz.
Up against Ruby Slip Hers.
And Speed Demon up the inside lane. Lead jammer, 4th straight jam that Santa Cruz has grabbed lead. Ooh, low duck. A Speed Demon calls off the jam. But Ruby Slipper is able to grab 2. An official timeout called. All right, Johnny Crash a little shaken up. He'll be checked out by the medical staff. Seven-point game, 111-104. Grom's in the lead. Pearl Crusher set to jam for Santa Cruz. LCU later for the Rosebuds All-Stars. Whistle goes, pushing begins.
And Pearl Crusher up to the front, up against Anya Malone and company.
And an illegal contact called somewhere in the pack at the back.
Wicked Willow and company drop Pearl Crusher. That is enough to give LCU later just enough time to grab lead jammer. Mark on Gangster. Working up on defense. Pearl Crusher now at the back of the pack. LCU later engaging up at the front.
And through for 4 points is another penalty, thinning out.
Oh, that was an attempted star pass. Did not make it. All right, now we do have a completed star pass. That is Yeedy, jammer of record now for Santa Cruz.
Yeedy's second time with the star in this half. And breaks clear, giving chase to LCU later. But LC, having picked up the 8 points, calls off the jam, and we have another hydration break.
Says it's another lead change. There we go.
Crom Bomb versus Savage.
Crom Bomb to the front, getting a lead block from Mini Mayhem.
And that lead block enough to play Crom Bomb free.
Crom Bomb coming in hot at the back of the pack.
And then slowed to a crawl. As Mini Mayhem will again attempt some offense, but has to break back to bridge. Savage forced to the infield. Rolling back, but now up as the Gromshell's defense spread all the way. Crom Bomb trapped at the front by all 4 Rose City blockers. Trying to make some headway.
And here comes Mini Mayhem on the defense or on the offense.
But smash tag right there to catch and hold and let the rest of the defense come forward. Got to be all kinds of frustrating.
Yes. And there goes Savage. Mini Mayhem comes in to clear out.
And Crom Bomb calls off the jam. Forearm penalty called right late at the end on Blocker Who.
And that is another lead change.
Let's get 4 more up now. 115-112.
As Allison Thunderland and Ruby slip hers. Your next jammer set.
Rosebuds 1 skater shy in the pack. Not going to slow Ruby Slippers down at all.
Great outside footwork by Ruby Slippers. Oh, Maricon Gangster. Last line of defense.
And again, the Rose waterfall to the front, and Maricon Gangster there again. But this time, Allison Thunderland able to break free. As Ruby Slipper is forced out of bounds, he calls off the jam.
And that is 4 points for Ruby Slippers and another lead change.
I have a feeling this might happen for a while.
Yeah.
Speed Demon, I'll see you later. Again, both teams full strength. And
LC later gets recycled behind Tinker Hell. Speed Demon through. LC later looking for an opening.
Kenny Mayhem again providing that last line of offense, and now the last line of defense has to give up as Speed Demon pushing forward past Smash Tag.
And there's the call off. 4 points for the Grom Shells and another lead change.
Hey! Now 119, 116, 12 minutes to go in the game. Grace Lightning back on at the jammer line.
Curl Crusher, the other jammer.
Curl Crusher looking to the outside. Grace Lightning pushing up the middle. Not able to get past Yeedy, and then dumped by Rowena Raging Claw.
Pack is now into the other straightaway.
Grace Lightning back up and pushing slowly, getting a little offensive assist.
And that is lead jam called for Curl Crusher.
Grace Lightning.
Tinker Hell up at the front.
Hermione Grinder teaming up.
Direction of play.
And jam called. So I'm seeing a couple of points up for Santa Cruz. So that will take your grounds to 121. Rosebuds 116. All right, medical staff is checking in on Grace Lightning, who taking some repeated shots to the breadbasket, as my father would have said.
Yeah, that just one after another, that wears you down. And as I mentioned, Grace got pretty beat up by the Pixies last night, and I think that that is telling right now.
All right, Grace Lightning helped back by the medics. And we will continue the official timeout for a bit until they are all back and in position as needed. Which now they appear to be. So 2 points in that jam for the Groms, taking them to 121. Rose City 116. Rosebud sending out Savage. And Crombomb for the Groms. Gromshells 2 blockers on the track. Rosebuds all 4 are present.
And Savage taking advantage of that. Lead jammer. Here comes the offense for the Groms.
Yeah, Mini Mayhem not quite able to lock things down on the outside edge.
Savage goes airborne but does not stick that landing.
And this time, able to stay in bounds and spin through for 4 points. Crombomb, meanwhile, pushing towards the front. And now, Savage pushing to the rear.
Getting some offensive help from Kid Vicious.
And finds a lane on the inside for 4. And that swings the lead back towards
Rose City. Tinker Hell out of the box. There's the star pass to Tinker Hell immediately out of the box. Smash Tagging Company getting in on Tinker Hell. Tinker Hell resetting behind the pack.
And away goes Savage for another 4.
Tinker Hell threw on the initial.
Excellent awareness by Tinker Hell. Felt the tape coming and then like lift that leg. Like, nope, it's not going out of bounds.
And there's the call off.
So a 12-0 run, and now we swing it the other way. 128-121. $8:40 to go in the game.
Wow. We're down to 8:40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprising.
I mean, I'm not surprised because it's been going for a while, but I'm kind of surprised because it just snuck up on me. Ruby Slip hers, Alice and Thunderland, both trying the outside.
Ruby Slip hers, runs up the inside lane. Lead jammer, Rosebuds.
And a Maricon Gangster with the drawback. Oh, Ruby goes airborne, doesn't stick the landing. I'm pretty sure that was Yeety.
And Hermione Grinder on the run back as well.
And Cool Whip in there, also on that defense. Cool Whip, last line of defense. Bombshell's able to catch up to Ruby.
Meanwhile, Alice and Thunderland almost free, but slowed just enough for the Rosebuds to once again recapture and put her back in the pain place. Yeety swings through, grabs the star, and goes.
That is a star pass to Yeety.
That was almost a star take rather than a pass.
Yeah. And Ruby Slippers with the call off. 7 minutes left in this game, and that is another timeout.
Team
this
timeout.
Is a team timeout by the Gromshells.
That will leave them one more to go between now and the next 7 minutes.
Rosebuds also with one timeout and still their official review.
Rosebuds with a 16-0 run in the last 2 jams, grabbing lead both times and stretching things out now to an 11-point run.
And this is where conditioning is important.
Yes. Conditioning, recovery, hydration. Especially in the extra heat, although you guys get reasonably warm in Portland.
I mean, it was pushing triple digits when I left.
Right.
It does get hot in the summer.
Santa Cruz also coastal, but also warm as it is Central California. And this has been relatively cool for Arizona.
Yes,
Temperature.
although disgustingly humid.
Yes.
I mean, not humid outside, but in this venue, it is not pleasant.
All right, LCU later jamming against Speed Demon.
Speed Demon up to the front. Getting tangled with Ferocious Smash Tagging Company. Smash Tag hitting the box on a forearm.
Meanwhile,
That may be 7 on Smash Tag.
Curl Crusher had deposited Elsie out of bounds, and Speed Demon able to grab lead. Rosebud's waiting. Oh,
And
Speed Demon.
Ferocious with the force out.
yes. Speed Demon trying to go low, and Ferocious able to get lower.
And Ferocious repeating that trick.
Speed Demon almost clear, but not able to land in bounds. And LCU later is finally out of the pack. Speed Demon will call off the jam.
0-0 jam. Great defense by the
Excellent
Buds.
work by the Buds. So we sit 132, 121, just under 6 minutes to go. And I believe you were correct on the foul out,
Yes.
as we are seeing So Feisty head over to the box to sit the remainder of the penalty.
All right, here we go. We have Savage. We have
Crom
Bomb.
is your lead jammer.
And that is Mini Mayhem heading to the box, but was able to stop Savage. Savage getting some offensive help, I believe, from So Feisty out of the box.
Yes, So Feisty came in, just took out just the right blocker. Crom Bomb. Engaged.
Oh, Savage for 4.
Sneaking. Sneaking around the outside. And Crom Bomb calls off the jam.
3
Only
points for
grabbing
Crom
3.
Bomb.
Yes. So a 1-point steal by the Rosebuds All-Stars. Now a 12-point game, 136-124.
Under 5 minutes to go. And we will see Allison Thunderland and Ruby slip hers. Brief 4-3 pack advantage for the Buds.
Everybody, even both jammers, on defense right now.
That is a tight pack.
Yes, indeed. Vinny Mayhem returns to the penalty box, so we're even on blockers now. Allison Thunderland.
Ruby slip hers.
And Allison Thunderland is lead jammer.
Yep.
Almost caught, but not quite.
Ruby slip hers forced out by Yeedy. That's a sentence we've heard a lot today.
Yes. The third straight jam with a lead jam for the Ground Shells. And Allison Thunderland's through for 4 points.
And that is Ruby slip hers dancing out. Kid Vicious with the call off, or with the force out. 0-0 on that last jam, or that last
pass.
round pass. Yes. Thank you. Pass.
That's all right. Yeah, that was a well-timed hip check. Knocking Alice out of bounds. So a 4-0 run, 136-128.
And team timeout. That is the final timeout for the Groms.
We got 3:18 to go. 3:19 as we will have the 1 second clock adjustment.
8-point game.
Grom Shells on a 3-jam lead streak.
199 seconds left.
We will all be locked in on lead jammer as the whole game has gone, right? We've seen each team getting lead and managing. Only a couple of times has the team without lead stolen points. One in that last jam with the 4-3.
And speaking of 4-3, we're going to see a 4-3 pack advantage. For the Grom Shells. Speed Demon, LCU later are your jammers. Both jammers very capable of racking up a lot of points if given the opportunity.
And both have had that nice extra minute of sitting, resting. Speed Demon looking to the outside. LC recycled back. Penalty called.
That is Gangster heading to the box. LC later pulls the star, has it back on. Both jammers are out. Ferocious out of the box. 3-3 in the pack, although Buds don't have a skater in there at the moment.
Speed Demon grabs the 4, calls off the jam. LC not able to catch up. So now it's a 4-point game, 132-136. 2.5 minutes to go.
And we're going to see Crom Bomb and
324 Savage. The two have squared off repeatedly through this game.
3-2 pack advantage right now for the Buds.
Mini Mayhem trying to cause said mayhem. Crom Bomb looking to the outside, finds a lane and is clear for lead jammer.
And Yeedy with the stop defensively again.
No run back, however, just content to we'll just grab and hold at the corner. Crom Bomb back in on the scoring pass. Yeedy forced out of bounds. Savage now out and rolled back. Crom Bomb, all 4 blockers in the way up front.
Getting help from Sorry Not Sorry. And that is Yeedy once again denying Savage.
And Mini Mayhem coming towards the front. Crom Bomb trying to go through, but not able to. Mini Mayhem called on the high block penalty. So down to 3 blockers on the track.
And Mini Mayhem's got to be close to 7. Although,
so.
if you're going to be, this is the time.
Exactly. You've only got a minute of game time left. Crom Bomb.
Blocked her who.
Oh, and just bumped out by Blocker Who. That TARDIS maneuver always confuses them.
And there's the call off.
Under a minute to go.
4 points. This is a tie game.
And a
timeout by the Rosebuds.
That is not exactly how I expected this to go, but also how I expected this to go.
I'm not shocked.
Not at all.
And this will be a 3-2 pack advantage for the Grom Shells.
And it looks like Mini Mayhem still sitting in the box, so not fouled out yet. Will be able to return to play. He got 9:04 Ruby Slippers set to jam for the Rosebud.
And that is Allison Thunderland.
If you're not already on your feet in the stand, I'm not sure why. All right, Allison Thunderland looking to the inside to the out and deposited to the ground. Ruby Slippers also pushed out, and Yeedy forced out as well. And Allison Thunderland back up, not lead jammer, however, as
Ruby's lead jammer. Ruby calls it. And there's an official review being called by the Rosebuds.
Using it as a timeout since that's all they've got left.
Or they may actually use it as an official review.
They might, but Bling indicated timeout. The advantage
you saw that.
Of actually standing behind the coach and staring. 15 seconds on the clock. And we will get a 24th jam. Since anybody stops it, nobody can stop the clock. I mean, unless we have an injury and an official timeout. But let's not hope for that.
Right. And that looks to be an empty penalty box as well.
It does. This would be almost like an overtime jam, but not quite. So you won't get points on that first pass.
Right. Although if we saw overtime in this, I
Would not be surprising either, right?
This is as close as it gets.
All right. Lineup exactly the same as it was on the jammer line for the previous jam. Allison Thunderland and Ruby Slippers. Plus a whole bunch of blockers.
And Ruby Slippers actually uses the Santa Cruz blocking against them on that outside edge.
But the Grab Shell's able to recover and grab at the front, and now everyone piled up almost to the pivot line. Whistle blown, someone's going to have to go, but no one can tell to where.
Someone's being told to go somewhere by a ref. I'm not sure.
Nobody listening. Exactly.
All right, that is Mini Mayhem. Ruby Slippers lead jammer.
And Yeedy heading to the penalty box, which means that Allison Thunderland has to pick the star back up.
Ruby Slippers gets in, grabs 1 point, and calls it.
Gets all four. Because you got people in the box. And that is how you end a game.
Yeah.
Unofficial final score, Rose City Rosebuds are your female division champion with 140. We will wait for all of the numbers to be tallied, since that is a very quick and short little jam there.
Yes.
Got to make sure no undetermined penalties. And there's the swoopy whistle. That is your final score. Oh, sorry. It still says unofficial.
Still says unofficial.
I got to not pay attention to the timer and instead look at the scoreboard. But we can welcome everyone out to the track.
Yes.
As these jam refs conferring with the scoring table.
And the only official review left. And there's the final
official review.
There we go. Oh, that's right. There was none.
Yes, wow. Indeed. Rosebuds All-Stars are your 2022 Female Division Junior Roller Derby Association champions. That was an amazingly great game on both sides.
Yes. I mean, that 20 seconds left with a tie game, I mean, that it does not get closer than that without going into overtime.
Indeed it doesn't. Gromshell's down a bit at the front, able to battle back, take the lead. Rosebuds battle back. There's a lot of battling is what I'm saying.
Yeah, there was like 5 or 6 lead changes in a row?
Something like that, yes. Those periods where it was one pass, but let us give it up for your champion, Rose City Rosebuds.
And give it up for the Santa Cruz Derby Groms in what is by far a bout for the ages.
All right, we will pause for a bit to set up for the medal ceremony, and then we will hand out some hardware. So don't go anywhere.